Hey everybody, it's Shelly. So today, just talking about, it's Monday and we all want to, do what we want today instead of what we have to do. And that's me included, even though I have my own business and I get to work from home and I get to go thrifting. I still have to list and I still have to ship and I still have to photograph things, but I get to do what I love. And so the other thing that I love doing is doing tarot readings and coaching people. And I've been doing more and more of that. And so that feels really good. But I'm just doing that on I don't want to say superficial level, because nothing about doing a tarot reading or coaching people is superficial. But as far as a priority, I'm trying to make it more and more of a priority. But I've always gone into it thinking, how can I make a ton of money doing this? And instead, I am thinking more and more about just enjoying myself and enjoying the process and enjoying helping people. And the money will come. And, we all kind of get hung up on that, me included. Like, how's the money going to come? How's it going to happen? Am I going to teach a class? Is somebody going to realize what a good tarot reader I am, or how great I am as a coach, and they're going to pay me a whole bunch of money? Or, do I need to write that book, or do I need to make that documentary or whatever, So we all get hung up on the how. And I just started reading the book called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I wanted to say Melissa Gilbert, but I believe that's an actress. Elizabeth Gilbert is the woman that wrote Eat, Pray, Love, I believe. It was about her huge journey that she took to kind of discover herself. And so the beginning of this book just talks about courage and fear and what all of that means for each one of us. And the story that kind of got to me was this woman that she, as a child, she was a figure skater. And then as a young teen, she realized that she wasn't Olympic material. So she stopped figure skating, even though she loved it. Because it's like, why do it if I'm not going to be like number one or the best? Like, I got other things to do. So she stopped figure skating, and she got into her 40s and realized something was missing. And, she decided to start figure skating again. And everybody was like, why would you do that? And she just was like, because I enjoy it. So a few days a week, she gets up at the crack of dawn and goes and works with a coach and everything. And she just does it because she enjoys it, because it's her little Zen time, and it feels good and it feels freeing, and it's what she loves to do. And so it's just like those kind of things, like so many of us like stop in our tracks of what we really want to do, because we're like, I can't do that and be the best. I can't be the best reseller of clothing on eBay or Poshmark, so why even bother? But it's like, that's not the goal. The goal is, if you enjoy going out and thrifting clothes and finding really great stuff to flip for money, then go do that. And if you enjoy doing, I don't know, taxes. Some people enjoy doing taxes. Then go do people's taxes and make the money that you can make and enjoy the process, instead of trying to turn it into this machine. That's my issue with my reselling business, is I keep trying to turn it into this machine. I see other resellers that are doing it as a machine, but that's their personality. They love the drive and the hustle and the grind of it. And I'm just not that person. I like going out and finding those unique pieces, and sometimes not so unique pieces that I know are going to sell really well. And that's my fight right now. That's my internal fight, is like, I need to make more money, but I also want to do what I love and enjoy it. And when I start turning it into a machine, it starts becoming something I don't enjoy so much. So I need to go back. I need to find like this even balance between, loving it and enjoying it and still making it a business. So been a process. And then I'm throwing this whole tarot thing into it. If you watched my last video, I talked about, doing the tarot or the psychic hotlines, and, which is a whole different experience because it's a whole different, like, I don't want to say class of people. It's just a whole different desperation of people. Most of the people that I give tarot readings to on Facebook and stuff are people that are just like looking for guidance and looking for insight, and they're just open to the process of the tarot reading, where people that call psychic lines are like desperately wondering what time, Joe is going to call him back next week, or, am I going to win the lottery, or am I going to get that new job next week, or am I going to get a call back for, I don't know, whatever, or he's seeing this other woman, is he going to come back to me, which for me just seems ridiculous. The answers are pretty clear on some of those things, but for those people that are going through that, that's where allowing comes in for me, because they really are that, like, that's a make or break thing in their life right now. If Joe's going to call him back on Tuesday, so it's a whole different process, and it's a whole different mindset that you have to get into. And so I'm, still kind of in limbo. Is that what I really want to be doing? Or do I just want to take the other part of my tarot business and grow it? So I'm just like in all this limbo, meanwhile, trying to keep my reselling business going and my family going. So it's been really interesting. This book is definitely helping me see that, you need to do things just for the enjoyment of doing them. If you are stuck in a 9-to-5 grind that you hate, make sure that you're doing something from 5 to 9 that you enjoy, besides just getting in front of the TV or, running around like a chicken with your head cut off to do all these different things for your family. I know as parents, not just moms, but moms and dads, we lose ourselves in that role sometimes, where we're just like, oh, I got to take Sally to the, rehearsal, and I got to take little Jimmy to the practice, and I got to, show up for this thing, and I got to be in PTA, and I got to be on every, board and all this other stuff, and I got to coach this. And it's like, you still have to be you. So make sure that you are taking the time. There's the 9-to-5 grind, and then there's the 5 to 9. That's your time. And if you aren't taking a few minutes or hours in that time to do something that you enjoy for you, you need to rethink that and do that. So I really encourage you to do that. Do something you love, whether it's embroidery or golf or pottery. I'm like looking around my office for things, if it's reselling, if it's hanging out with your kids. I mean, that's an important thing that I do for me, because I enjoy being around my kids. If it's whatever it is, you need to clean out your car, go do it so you feel accomplished. Like, you can look at that and go, oh, well, that's just another thing I need to do. But how good is that going to feel? I just cleaned out my car a few weeks ago, and I just love being in my car now because it's just so nice. So, do those things that you love. Do those things that are going to make you feel good. Do things for you. It's not selfish. You have to take care of yourself so you'll be available for other people, whether it's for your job or your kids or your spouse or whoever you need to be there for. You have to, you can't pour from an empty cup. I know that that's cliche, but it's true. You have to do something for you. So, and if you are wanting a different career than you're in, then use that time from 5 to 9 or whatever it is, whatever your work schedule allows, to start doing that. If it's, say you want to be a teacher and you're, working in a call center, go find out what it's going to take to do the online courses to become a teacher. Go do what it takes to do the online courses to find out, or to do what it is going to take to do what you want to do. Or if it's something you don't need a degree or a certificate for, go find out what you can do today to start making that happen. So I encourage you to do that. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great Monday. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.